We all know that thoughts create reality, right? You are what you think. I think, therefore I am. And I thought after my NDE and my awakening that I would be so enlightened and so much better off. But all that did was give me the tools that I needed to heal from everything that I'd been through. I saw this clip where somebody said that if you're an asshole and you become enlightened, you're just an enlightened asshole. And that's pretty funny because it doesn't matter what you do. I tried everything, the medications, the therapies, and none of them made any difference until I started feeling my body and doing the work. And one thing I realized about thoughts was it wasn't me. It wasn't the way I felt about myself, that narrator, that negative critical thought process in the background. It was my parents. It was my caregivers. And every time I wanted to be myself, every time I wanted to be creative or flourish, I was shut down by them because they weren't able to do it. And so they were super critical. And so those were their voices. And even though they're not the ones that are actually saying anything, it's repeating in my head, what is actually happening is that I am trying to preempt a crisis. And I'm trying to catch myself and feel it just in case it does happen. Right before I put myself out there, I try to do it so, and it's unconscious, but I do it, and people do it because they're trying to meet that pain just in case it happens. But what ends up happening is that it actually brings it into your reality. So the way to stop it is whenever it comes in and you notice it, tell yourself, and this is the active rewiring, and this is what worked for me, tell yourself, we're not there anymore. And we don't need this anymore. We're safe now. It's okay to be yourself. It's okay to be loved. It's okay to be out there. And yeah, you're still going to get, people that say things or do things. But what matters is what you think about yourself and what you feel about yourself. And I know this because it doesn't matter how many times people cheer me on or say positive things. If I don't feel that way about myself, it doesn't make a bit of difference. And I see it in people all the time. It doesn't matter what you say, what you do, if they still think badly about themselves, if they're still unable to stop that thought loop, then they're still stuck in that place. So don't get stuck in that place. I don't want you to be there. It's painful, it hurts, it doesn't feel good. So when it comes up, acknowledge it and tell it, which is the active rewiring, it's okay. Because if you fight it, it just continues to come back and continues to come back. And over time, you can catch it before it even starts. You can actually feel it in your body before the thought starts to form, and you can stop it. Because remember, thoughts create chemistry. Chemistry creates feelings and hormones, which expand or contract your electromagnetic torus field in your frequency, and your thoughts tune into that frequency. So stop your thoughts, feel them in your body if they do come through, and just keep on loving yourself. The person that's underneath all the bullshit and all the things that you've been through, that person is the real you. The one that you imagine yourself to be, the one that wasn't safe to be when you were younger. But that is the real you. Do the avatar exercise. Listen to my podcast. I believe it's episode 13, and you can do the avatar exercise and the white room exercise where you can visualize and step into who you really are. Everything that's going on in the world and everything that's going on in your life is the result of pre-programming and subconscious programming, and that can change. And you can rewire and reprogram everything. It takes consistency and effort, but it's worth it. Because I tried everything, and I said, if it doesn't work, I don't want to be here anymore. I don't want to live like this anymore. And I don't blame anyone for feeling that way either, because it is not a way to live. Survival is not a strategy for life. Thriving is. And right now we are in a hard part of what's happening in time right now, but it's got to fall apart before it can come together, so a new beginning can start. So I'm here going through this, sharing what I know so that other people can start to regulate their nervous system, come back to self, no matter what's happening around them, and so that they can continue to thrive even in the face of what's going on today. So I hope this helps. Love you, mean it. Bye.